All right, welcome everybody. Aesop Grimm here. This is the continuation of our Stellaris Chronicle. And in this episode, we're going to try and... Let's see, in the last episode, I went ahead and squelched the human superiority vanguard, so we're going to find out how that goes. And in this episode, I'm wanting... After we... Let's see. Yeah. I'm wanting to expand to here, and then here, here, and here. Probably up to here. I'd like to get here, but if I remember right, that's taking a long time to research still. We have 68 months remaining. We are currently ranked 16th. Okay. And they are superior in fleet power, so that's going to make me want to try and bounce up our fleet here to its max strength of 20. That's what our naval capacity is right now. We will reinforce all. Okay, let's get the timer started. All right, 30-minute countdown has begun now. We will unpause it and click up to speed 2.
We have detected an anomaly.
Research it. We are building on both planets that we have right now. This is a main planet and this is a colony. Once this planet reaches 10 populations, then we'll be able to upgrade it from a colony to a regular planet. We're going to make this a mining world, I believe, because I think one of my other planets, yeah, this one had quite a few agricultural districts on it. The Prince, in gentle orbit around the massive 7A19 Yankee 71, floats a portable databank scooped up by the UNS Goddard. It is found to contain text in some alien language. The vocabulary is not wholly unfamiliar, but the syntax is disconcertingly complex. Science Officer Lorato Nagige recommends a more thorough study to decipher the text's contents and origins.
The situation log has been updated.
Okay.
We are being hailed.
Detailed analysis of the enormous metallic crystals dominating Yeti blah landscape have defied all expectations. Science Officer Yang Huang is excited to reveal that these oversized crystals are in fact composed of trillions upon trillions of deactivated nanites. Their molecular structure matches no known empire's nanotechnology signatures, making their point of origin indeterminable. They may have been deposited on the planet by some unknown spacefarers for an unknown purpose. As far as Dr. Huang can tell, the nanites compiled themselves into perfectly oriented crystalline lattices and replicated until a point at which they became deactivated. While the crystals they created do in fact resemble buildings, they are entirely uniform in composition and cannot possibly have served any such purpose. Alright, non-aggression pact. In the interest of securing free trade and our joint sector, Tavrite Communion would like to propose a non-aggression treaty. I will agree to that. They are now cordial with us. Equivalent. Okay. Alrighty then. Looks like our envoys are paying dividends there. Diplomacy is picking up with this empire. And increasing our military fleet probably encouraged that a little bit also.
System survey concluded.
14-tile tropical world. Happiness and immigration pool. 17-tile
System survey concluded.
continental world. Wild storms. Alright, hit pause. The UNS Goddard needs something to do. Oh, what is this? Oh, 12-tile asteroid belt. Okay. Yeah, I've seen this before. Okay. UNS Goddard. What should you embark upon? Do we have any projects that need to be researched? The UNS Goddard is what? Negige, who's level 4, I believe. Dr. Negige is skill level 4 of 8. Challenging. Routine. Okay. Research this, Dr. Negige. Our scientists, I've said before, our scientists are the heroes of our empire right now. They probably enjoy enormous prestige, and they are the tip of the spear when it comes to expanding the horizons for the people of Earth. Out here exploring and surveying, finding out where other potential threats or friendlies are. I mean, they're the cat's meow at this point. Through hard work and experience, scientist Yang Huang has developed new skills. Biology trait. Okay. We're at an admin of 49 out of 50. Uh-oh, what do we got here? Time to pick another aspect. I'm trying to decide between diplomacy or expansion, and I think I'm gonna go expansion. I believe how I'm gonna do this, guys, is one, two, three, 4, 5, or maybe 4, 5. Probably here. 4, 5. I haven't decided yet. Okay, let's go with expansion. We must expand our civilization to new systems and planets or risk eventual extinction. Colony development speed is increased 25% when we adopt it. When we finish it, all planets can build one additional district, and we will unlock an ascension perk. Okay.
Construction completed.
Finally, I was about to complain about our construction ship, like he works slow. Alright, let's build a starbase here. Alright, we're gaining more traits. Military theory. All level 4 except this one. She's a level 3.
Survey concluded.
Alright, the UNS Hawking has completed her survey of the Sehuvis system. Let us move down to these three. We have detected what appears to be a naturally occurring subspace phenomenon on the edge of a Rasmussen system. A rift in the very fabric of space-time is formed here, creating a wormhole that our scientists speculate may provide a conduit through subspace to another wormhole located somewhere else in our galaxy. Depending on where the second wormhole is located, this could potentially show or allow ships to travel from one end of the galaxy to the other in a matter of days. Unfortunately, this wormhole, like the vast majority of its kind, is inherently unstable. Any vessel foolish enough to pass through it would be ripped apart in seconds.
Evasive maneuvers.
Uh-oh. Pardon me, I had to mute Mike. Evasive maneuvers. Here? Rasmussen. Here. Oh, 3,000, a 3K fleet. Okay.
We are being hailed.
Commercial pact, I agree.
We are being hailed.
Research agreement. I'm gonna say no to that. Survey this system and this system. Okay.
We are being hailed.
Offer migration treaty. Well, no, because your ethics are different than mine. I don't think
being hailed.
A defensive pact I'll agree to. But the migration treaty, I don't think I want your people over here. Their ethics are not in line with ours. One of the many moons circling Blah has a terminal orbit. It will soon collide with the gas giant in what is sure to become a massive impact event. This event has been millions of years in the making, and it is a startling coincidence that the impact has been fated to occur just after a visit by one of our ships. Many of our scientists wish to observe and record the event, but we only have a narrow window before it is too late. Okay. Research it. Our construction ship is now in Alpha Centauri. Moving to Sol. We have found volatile motes. That's a strategic resource that can help in fuel and especially in ballistic weapons. Tune.
The special project has concluded.
Alright, we're successful in our attempt to record the collision between the planet and the moon. The event has captured from several different angles, transmitted live throughout our space. Most importantly, our scientists under the leadership of Dr. Nagige were able to record a large amount of valuable physics data that will surely benefit our research. Gains 200 experience and 150 physics research. Nice. Archaeological site found. This is Dr. Nagige. I think this is, no, change scientist to Nagige and research. There we go. All right, what do we have here? Asteroid blast door. A very large structure of some kind occupies most of the interior of asteroid 91FY71. The blast door, which once served as this structure's only entrance, still cannot be opened, but a passage has been dug from the other side of the asteroid. Drills have so far been unable to penetrate the thick outer walls of the structure, but this method still seems to afford the best chance of gaining access. Despite their age, the blast doors have proven nearly invulnerable. Curious. Okay, so investigation continues on that dig site. Our construction ship is getting into place to claim this system. Okay, in the meantime, I think it is prudent to upgrade this star system if I'm able to. Yeah. We can make 3 of them.
The special project has concluded.
So this is my choke point. The reports of extraordinary free-floating crystal-like objects observed in certain systems have been investigated. The ship-sized objects and their slightly smaller but equally crystal-like satellites at first appeared inert, but sudden shifts in their orientation relative to our ships and new energy signatures emerging from within the prisms indicate that they might be alive. A fascinating prospect to be sure, but they should be approached with caution. Our best and brightest are standing by to study these entities. We can learn to coexist.
Situation log has been updated.
F2. Crystalline pacification. 66 months. This is really holding me up in my tech research. I don't know if this is wise or not. During its survey of blah, the UNS Darwin discovered deposits of rare crystals, which help with laser beams, critical component in advanced electronics, and many cultures treasure them as decorations and adornments. This is another strategic resource. Construction ship almost complete here.
Knowledge is the key to the universe.
Nice. A new tech has been achieved. Oh, nice. The powered exoskeletons. Okay, now's a good time to go ahead and get the super solids, I guess. 109 months. Wow.
Construction completed.
All right. And that's an alpine world. This is the ocean world. San Cristobal sounds good.
System survey concluded.
Equivalent. Okay. We have, and are they still? Yeah, friendly. Okay. We have discovered an abandoned solar sail ship in orbit around blah. The sublight vessel was built by an unknown culture and appears to be several thousand years old. One of the massive sails has a large tear where some kind of object passed through, most likely a meteoroid, which appears to have disabled the vessel. Although the tech of the ship is severely outdated, it does possess some interesting engineering design choices. So we're going to gain 150 engineering research from that.
Evasive maneuvers.
One of the things I wish I could do is find out how much money I'm making from trade. Because aren't we trading with these guys, or are we not? Oh, you know what? We're not. I have to make a trade deal. That's right. What do I need? Well, really, honestly, I don't really need anything. Maybe food. I'm getting a little low on food. Energy credits monthly of, let's say, $10. Oh, they don't have food because they're lithoids. Yeah, never mind. These guys, okay. Chehap system. Okay.
Construction completed.
The UNS Hawking got. Build mining stations. We're in the year 2218, so we're almost 2 decades. Imagine, like, one of the things I try to do. Look, when you get into a game like this, everything's so macro, right? You're managing from the top bottom. When we click upgrade this civilian industry, imagine what that looks like on Earth. Think of a construction project that you've seen pictures in New York City and stuff. This takes months. It employs hundreds of people, if not thousands, to upgrade, depending on what you're working on here. These are huge projects. And so whenever I think about expanding, about sending our science craft out, how long does it take? We need to look at that. We need to look at how much time it takes this science vessel or this construction vessel and its crew to, after they finish building all of these different stations in this system, to go from here to here and accomplish that for us. We need to think that at the beginning of this game, a baby was born, and that baby is now 18 years old and ready to enter into the academy to find out what slot in society they're going to fill, what they're going to do with their lives, and how they're going to contribute to their own lives and the lives of everybody in their society. Because it's like that's what makes a society, right? Everybody's working towards their own ends, but they kind of have common goals. And in a strong society, you have a unifying layer of general ethics as well, ethics and philosophies of how and why to do things. It doesn't mean you all share the same religion or anything, but you have a general vision in different societies that are shared amongst everybody in that society. And when you don't, that's when you have a fractious society that, in my opinion, is probably just around the corner from collapse. So we think about the general goals of this society, and that's all listed over here. ethics and civics, and how they're moving forward. And this 18-year-old is about to go off to academy, whatever academy they're going to choose. They'll become a scientist, or they'll become a part of the Navy, or they'll become a civic official, or maybe they'll be a construction engineer. One of the people that are building the stuff, the infrastructure on our planets. All of that is happening without us even thinking about it, because time passes by so quick in this game. But it has been 18 years since humanity sent ships off into the void and began pushing boundaries. And now we've colonized another planet. I mean, this is intense if you allow yourself to think about it. But usually we get caught up in the macro part of it, the big picture. Who entered into evasive maneuvers? UNS Darwin. Where are you at? Why are we having such problems? Okay. Those little things are starting to become annoying, and I want to be all Star Trek about it,
Construction
which is why I've really, really seriously held up our physics research in order to find a peaceful means of coexisting with these little buggers. But they're starting to tick me off, and they're seriously holding up my progress. So, rawr, Starbase has finished. Okay, so we have a starbase right here. With modules that can be filled up. Support the growth of our Navy. Let's go with this and this. And then get a crew quarters. All right. All right, Darwin. You are blocked on 3 sides. Scientist is Dr. Gao, who is a level 3. Do I have anything here that Dr. Gao can handle? No. As scientist, oh, maybe this one. Track on map. Can't get there because of this. I can try. These things migrate. All right, Dr. Gao. Oh man, I can't. I can't. What else might I have? 114 months, that's done. 10 months. Alien artifact of considerable power. Habitable worlds, I found 7 of 8. Kleptomaniac. Rats. Which is being looked at. Asteroid blast door, gas structure. These are all the sites, but they're not within my boundaries. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, Darwin. Dr. Gao, you need to go excavate this site. Okay, Anchor. You are not going to be a rural world. You will be a mining world. You have unemployed. We will build a mining... Actually, no. Do I have robots yet? I don't think I do. No. Okay, but bureaucrat jobs +2. What do you produce? Turn consumer goods into admin capacity. Okay. Well, let's go with an autochthon monument. Aha, our timer has gone off. All right, let's pause it. We have a colony ship out. The Hawking has re-emerged, and I guess I'll send the Hawking to go research here. All right, we're gonna save it. Call this episode 5. Oh, caps lock is on for some reason. Episode 5. Okay, we're in the year 2218. This is what we look like right now. We stack up favorably with our neighbor. We are getting a defense platform in right here. What will become a choke point defense base, which will allow us to change our sole base into more like a trade hub. We have expanded into Eptrabon, and we're about to colonize this planet here. We are, after building the rest of our mining stations here, we will expand into Rassalas and then Sierrata and Azagamum. And we are clearing some projects out, spending a lot of time on the crystalline pacification research, which will be done soon, 8 months. But that's on top of the 114 months it took us to research initially. So this will be done, this will be done, this will be done. Then we should be able to clear the way to check out pulsating stars, but we really need to move forward in our technology. I feel like we're starting to drift behind on... Yeah, see, we have basic stuff that hasn't been researched yet, and we're almost 2 decades into this thing, so I feel like we're behind pretty badly on this. Okay, we just exceeded our admin cap, but that'll be the close of this episode. So again, I am Aesop Grimm. Thank you for coming by the channel here. I hope you like what you saw, and I will see you in the next episode where this story continues. Thanks for visiting Aesop Grimm's Chronicles. If you've made it this far in the video, please consider rating, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. I hope to see you in the next episode, and until then, stay shiny.